Today I want to give you guys a tour of my work from home desk setup that I use on a daily basis right now as a remote marketing consultant. When I just moved into this apartment, I was just working at my kitchen table. I bought myself a really nice kitchen table, so I thought it would be just fine. But after working from home a bit more, almost on a daily basis actually, I started developing some back issues and I needed to get myself a better ergonomic chair. So after doing some online research, I bought myself the Herman Aeron Remastered. This also was a trigger for me to build a more decent desk setup as well. It basically started as a very clean setup with just my Windows PC, its peripherals and the display. After returning from a nomading trip of about 6 months and starting to work from home even more, I really got the need to properly equip my desk setup that I started just before I left. So here's how my work from home setup looks today. The desk itself is a custom-made desk because I wanted to have a particular look. Right above the desk, right here, is a painting of an abstract bird that I bought directly off of the artist. I really love this painting and it's also kind of symbolic to me as well. So for the PC part, on the desk itself we have a 24-inch LG USB-C monitor. We have an HyperX mechanical keyboard with cherry red and also the Logitech MX Master 2 mouse. I really love this setup itself and it's basically powered in two different ways. So at first we have a PC, so it's a customly built PC that I built myself in 2017, really just because I was starting to do a bit of gaming at that point, and it's been quite a while since I built a PC for myself, so I just had the need to create another PC setup all by myself. It's an Intel i7 overclocked to 4.5 GHz. It has 16 GB of RAM and then I think about 2 TB of SSD split over M2 SSDs and regular SSDs. Next, the second part of this PC setup is where I also use my MacBook Pro. So I also have a 16-inch MacBook Pro from 2020, which is fully spec'd out. So it has like 32 GB of RAM, it has the highest graphics inside and also 1 TB SSD. This is also why I went for the LG USB-C monitor, because all the peripherals around my setup are plugged into the display and then I can just plug in the USB-C into the MacBook Pro and I'm basically ready to go. As digital media is becoming more and more important nowadays, I've also added a bit of equipment there. It's something that I recently added to the setup. So right now I'm using my Sony a7 III, but when I'm not using it to record these videos, I also use it as like a high-tech webcam, let's say. I connect it through the Elgato Cam Link to my MacBook Pro, and then for the audio I have a Shure SM58 which is mounted on the Rode Compass microphone arm and then connected to the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. This way I can get like very clear audio when I'm doing Zoom calls or when I want to do like a voiceover for these videos. Maybe I'll upgrade to an SM7B microphone later on, but right now this setup is perfectly fine for the needs that I have. One of the more recent additions to the desk is a Philips Hue Lightstrip that I mounted at the back of the desk, and this gives a bit of a mood light behind the desk, which is especially nice when you're working late in the evenings. I've also recently added some greens to the desk as well. I went for succulents because these are nearly impossible to kill, which is also nice, and I just have 2 of them on my desk. One is in a wooden planter from GrowthMate that I absolutely love. I have 2 of them. One of them I use as a pen holder, and the other one is like a little bit bigger one in just like a normal pot. And then last but not least, right next to my desk I have these open bookshelves with also some drawers and some cabinets where I can like hide a lot of stuff, which is kind of messy usually, but it has like everything that I usually need on a daily basis. All in all, I'm very happy with the results so far. There are still like some additions that I still want to do, like maybe have a hanging plant or some more stuff against the walls. Also want to make this in like some kind of home YouTube studio as well, so some nice lighting would be a nice addition as well. But yeah, right now I'm pretty happy with the setup, and it makes sure that I can do some very productive work on a daily basis. I'll also post a list of everything that is mentioned in this video in the video description. So if you want to check out anything, you can find it right there. And I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.